This video is brought to you by Charles Gregory. Charles Gregory will be showing you how to do a round brush blowout on ethnic hair, and he will show you how to silk press that hair so that it becomes very silky, shiny, and neat. We begin by sectioning the hair. We're going to take the top crown section and section that first. We're sectioning the hair for control. Basically, what you want to do, make sure that you keep your work organized. The more organized you are with your work, the faster you can complete it. And we know that time is money. We're going to clip all the sections up. The hair is still wet. We're dividing it in the back of her ear onto the back of the other ear. And we're going to subsection that back section into quadruple sections. We're going to split the section in half from top to bottom, and then we're going to subdivide this center section that we're combing right now. Clip the hair up out of the way. Remember, you want to keep your work organized, because the more organized you are, ladies and gentlemen, the faster you can finish, and your work just is more it's complete when you organize. I'm going to take the next section. I'm going to clip that out of the way, and the section remaining is in the nape area. We're going to start blow drying by going to this nape area. We're going to use a large round brush because we want to keep the hair silky. And we don't want a lot of curl in here, but we want more body. So we're going to use the large round brush. And we're using the Moroccan oil round brushes, which are excellent round brushes. You can get them at your beauty supply store. And I'm also using the Moroccan oil dryer, which is an excellent blow dryer. The heat gets hot enough where it's very concentrated, and it has a cooling button. And it runs very quiet and it's very light. And I'm not selling blow dryers, but I do like this particular one. We're going to start by pre-drying the section a little. And I'm putting a little product on the hair, just on the ends, because they were a little dry. I'm using the hydrating cream by Moroccan oil. And I'm in no way selling Moroccan oil products, but this is what we use in the salon, and it seems to work very well on the hair that we're doing. Take this section. You're going to subdivide it. Then you pick up the brush. You're going to round brush this hair. Notice that when I pull that hair, I'm going to pull that hair straight out at a 90-degree angle. And I'm going to blow through the hair at the base or at the root of my client. I want to get this particular hair dry first. I'm directing the air into those strands of hair. You want to keep the brush and the nozzle moving because you want the heat to be very concentrated, and it is on high heat. If you notice, I'm blow drying the hair near the root because we want to get that dry first, and then we're going to concentrate on the ends. As you notice, I keep my dryer moving. I have the nozzle pointed directly at the hair. Right now I'm working on the ends of the hair, and I'm rolling the ends of that hair through that blow dryer and making sure that that blow dryer is heated and it is taking out the frizz in her ends while drying the hair, and we're going in a circular motion so that the hair is curled as well. We unwind that hair, we comb through a fine-tooth comb, and then we're going to pin curl that hair. We're going to grab that hair by the base and put everything on base so that you get a proper curl. We're not just rolling the ends, we're starting to roll the base of the hair so the hair has a lot more body and has a stronger wave. I continue on the other side, the same technique. Pulling the hair out a 45-degree angle and blowing the air directly through the hair near the root. Being careful not to point at the client's root because you will burn that client. The dryer is very hot. And as you notice, the brown brush keeps moving. We keep turning the brush and rolling the hair onto the brush so that it begins to take the shape of that silicone brush. And it's actually, we're using the brush as a roller, and we're using the heat from the blow dryer to break the physical bonds or the hydrogen bonds in the hair, which we know that when we do the hydrogen bonds, we're either curling the hair or we're drying the hair into a particular shape. The other bonds that we have in the hair we know are S bond or sulfur bonds. We only break those or rearrange those when we do a chemical on the hair. But when you're doing a physical change to the hair, you're dealing with the hydrogen bonds. So I pin curl this hair, pin curling it at the root. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. You have to pin curl that hair, and you have to pin curl it while it's hot. And you're pin curling it from the base to the ends. You want your curl to be even from the base all the way to the ends of the hair. We're not rolling that hair down. We're not rolling that curl down. We're not walking it down. We're not walking the curl. We're not starting from the ends and working our way down. We're starting from the root and we work our way to the end. We're going to keep blow drying that hair. We're going to repeat the process until we've blow dried the entire head. Notice how I'm holding the blow dryer out, and I'm holding it hair out about 90 degrees, and I'm blowing through the hair to dry the base of the hair. This is very important. You have to dry that base really good, or your hair will not hold. Remember to keep your blow dryer moving at all times. So we're going to repeat this until we finish the side of the head. We're going to finish half of the head, and then we're going to move on to another section. If you notice, the brush keeps moving. I keep turning the brush as I blow the hair. This is warming the ends of the blow dryer of the brush. It's warming the metal on the brush and helping to defrizz those ends. I'm going to hold it at the base, blow it on the top, blow it on the bottom. You put heat on the top and you put it on the bottom. Then you can allow it to cool for a minute. Then you're going to unwind the curl. Comb, the fine tooth comb, and pin curl from the base. Round brushing is just like setting the hair, only you're using brushes to roll the hair. The round brushes are the substitute for the rollers. So you still have a lot of roller control that you're going to have to initiate when you're round brushing. You can't just round brush and not know roller control. You have to know what effect an on-base roller gives you, what effects a half-off base roller gives you, what effects an over-directed roller will give you. Once you know roller placement, you can round brush with ease. But you have to understand roller control before you round brush the hair. It has to do with the stem direction as well as the degree that you roll the hair. Are you rolling it at a 90-degree angle, coming down, 45-degree angle, coming down, or 30-degree angle, coming down? We know that a 30-degree angle is what? That is totally an off-base roller. That would be in the nape area, especially if they're wearing a bob of some type. When you're blow drying the hair, you want to give it volume and you want to give it bounce. A lot of times we throw the rollers away once we got out of beauty school, but we need to keep those rollers, and we need to know roller control because that is the basis of every hairstyle. Roller controls determines how the hair is going to come out and how it reacts. So we're going to continue this until we do at least half the head, and then we're going to move on to the next subject. We're going to I'm going to show you a comb out with just the round brushing, and you'll notice how much body she has in her hair. We're just going to be combing out this set from a round brush. Oh, by the way, guys, this July 14th, 15th, and 16th, I will be doing a boot camp. And that's going to be 3 days of hands-on education. We're going to be doing hair cutting, finishing, hair color, and all types of finishing work. We're going to take you back to boot camp. So any of you that are getting out of school, just got out of school, you don't have your confidence together, and you still need a little more training, this is going to be for you. Or if you've been in the industry for a while and you're ready to reinvent yourself and get caught up on some of the latest techniques and the latest methods of advertising and promoting yourself, you don't want to miss this class. Go to www.charlesgregorysalon.com and click Boot Camp to sign up. The total is $1,500 per person. I'm only taking 10 people. And you can put a $500 down deposit will hold your space in the class. As I continue round brushing this hair, I'm coming around to the other side. I'm almost complete. We're going to round brush. We're going to pin curl every section. We're going to allow that to cool off before we do any combing. And these classes are good for people that really want to up your game as far as your styling abilities in the hair industry. I will teach you the proper way to cut. We'll learn 2 different haircuts. We'll learn coloring techniques. We're going to be learning highlighting, low lighting, balayage, and we're also going to be learning some finishing techniques. And definitely we'll be going over the round brushing. We'll be doing silk press, and we'll be doing wave finishes. We will have all types of finishes that we're doing. And this is going to be a boot camp. It's going to be 3 days of intensive hands-on training, ladies and gentlemen. And that is July the 16th, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's going to be that Saturday, that Sunday, and that Monday. So plan to come to Atlanta and get into this boot camp. We're going to have some fun. I got something else that we're going to be doing. I don't want to expose it right now, but we're going to have a lot of fun in this boot camp. You'll notice the smoke coming out. That is vapors from steam and a little bit of the product buildup that I put into the hair, a little bit of the hydrating cream that I put into the hair. Remember to smooth those ends and get that frizz out. You have to have that concentrated nozzle on that brush in order to help get that frizz out of that hair in the ends. And you got to roll that hair completely back onto that brush. You see how that hair is going all the way on the brush and it's going underneath. And you have to put that concentrated heat on that hair in order to straighten it and to get it silky, especially when you're dealing with ethnic hair. When you're doing Caucasian hair, you don't need as much heat on that hair. Oh, by the way, guys, this July 14th, 15th, and 16th, I will be doing a boot camp. And that's going to be 3 days of hands-on education. We're going to be doing hair cutting, finishing, hair color, and all types of finishing work. We're going to take you back to boot camp. So any of you that are getting out of school, just got out of school, you don't have your confidence together, and you still need a little more training, this is going to be for you. Or if you've been in the industry for a while and you're ready to reinvent yourself and get caught up on some of the latest techniques and the latest methods of advertising and promoting yourself, you don't want to miss this class. You can go to www.charlesgregorysalon.com and click Boot Camp to sign up. The total is $1,500 per person. I'm only taking 10 people. And you can put a $500 down deposit. Will hold your space in the class. As I continue round brushing this hair, coming around to the other side, I'm almost complete. We're going to round brush, we're going to pin curl every section. We're going to allow that to cool off before we do any combing. And these classes are good for people that really want to up your game as far as your styling abilities in the hair industry. I will teach you how to the proper way to cut. We'll learn 2 different haircuts. We'll learn coloring techniques. We're going to be learning highlighting, low lighting, balayage, and we're also going to be learning some finishing techniques. And definitely we'll be going over the round brushing. We'll be doing silk press, and we'll be doing wave finishes. We will have all types of finishes that we're doing. And this is going to be a boot camp. It's going to be 3 days of intensive hands-on training, ladies and gentlemen. And that is July the 16th, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's going to be that Saturday, that Sunday, and that Monday. So plan to come to Atlanta and get into this boot camp. We're going to have some fun. I got something else that we're going to be doing. I don't want to expose it right now, but we're going to have a lot of fun in this boot camp. Okay guys, I'm done round brushing. I've removed all of my pin curl clips and I'm combing the hair. This hair has a lot of body and a lot of movement. This is just from the round brush, ladies and gentlemen. This is not from an iron. This was round brushed along with pin curls. How awesome is that, guys? That hair has so much body and movement in it. And it has a lot of shine as well. She can wear that hair just like that and be fabulous all night. The hair has fabulous body. Look how full and bouncy that hair is. And that is just from a round brush blowout. ladies and gentlemen. Giving you a little pressure. Getting pressure with this round brushing. You're going to have to join the bandwagon. Now I'm about to silken the hair out with my T3 iron. This is a large barrel curling iron and it's very hot. And it does silken that hair out very well, so it is going to take that hair to a new dimension. You saw how much thickness and body that hair had. Now this is going to help that hair to last a little bit longer by silking and smoothing that cuticle. As you notice, when I put that iron on that hair and I curl it, you get an immediate shine. And remember guys, she doesn't have any kind of oil, any kind of serum, anything on her hair right now. Maybe just a little bit of a hydrating leave-in conditioner. That's the only thing she has on her hair. That hair is shining and it's silky. Slide that curl out, get it while it's hot, pin curl it from the root, pin curl it from the base all the way to the ends. You want to have a little integrity with this curl. Okay? So we're done curling. Now for the comb out. Remove your clips. Notice how silky that hair is, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing on that hair. I find that when you use products on the hair, you should use them after you finish the curling and the blow drying and the styling. Finishing products are not meant to be used while you're doing hair. They're meant to be used for finishing. This is a little Moroccan oil that I'm putting on the ends of the hair. And see how I emulsified that? I don't want our hair to be greasy. I don't want it to be greasy and bogged down. We want that hair to be fabulous, and we put those essential oils in the ends of that hair. The hair still has movement. I'm going to comb her back. I'm going to spray some of my Moroccan oil hairspray. It is a medium hold. It's going to hold that hair and it's combable. You see how I'm putting that spray on that hair, and then I comb that hair. And it gives that hair a lot more hold and a lot more body. Notice how silky that hair is, ladies and gentlemen. This is from the silkening of the hair after I've round brushed it. How much body is that, ladies and gentlemen? Is that enough body for you guys? We're giving you body, we're giving you shine, we're giving you fabulous hair today. If you like this style, ladies and gentlemen, please hit my subscribe button below. I will be having more of this